Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Going to the run, it's Jordan. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Looking to pass, it's Ncaa. Out wide left, it's Bowman. Touchdown USC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have
ready to try the point after.
Advantage selected.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Options up to over G18 plays. You have 8 options. 4 to 5 is selected. 3 to 4. Nickel. Dot. Single mug. There are 2 categories.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for space. It's Richard. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock. Hand it off. Let the running back do the rest.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10.
Yes.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Hoosiers want to move quickly. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
2nd and long here.
Back off. Back off.
Back to pass. It's Hoover. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. The screen, and watch out. He's inside the 15. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 6 options. Inside zone is selected.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with a look at Syracuse, taking on the NC State Wolfpack.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Jet touch passes selected.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
To the air, it's Mayava. Over the middle, it's Williams. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Taking it the other way. The tag. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes. They've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Run in the red zone, it's Richard. Touchdown, Indiana! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll bring it out. It's Barber. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have weld options, shiftlets, and spacing selected.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Right back to it. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Makes a grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
A really nice job by the quarterback putting some extra heat on that throw. As a defensive back, I'm going to drive to that curl, try to get there really quick to try to break up the pass, but when the QB puts it that hard on the money with that much accuracy, really hard route to defend.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Wants to throw one first. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How nice is it as a defense? You can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
I love the quick decision that Casey made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Snapped on 4th down. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller has done.
Running free. The 20. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Defender aggression, defender, option, tackling, cornerback with options, tight, you have weld options,
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Play action on 1st down. Moving out to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback signaling to his guy.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. Shift RPO, AHPMT, and through the zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. A run for the quarterback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Whip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll run him again. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Entering play call, coach RPO alert huddle, post curl.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Dropping back, it's Mayava. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option set to over J18 plays. You have 8 options. 4 to 5 is selected.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Get him to the ground.
Entering play call over cover 3 does match WK. Back off.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Finds his target. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Right side, it's Marsh. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Straight ahead, it's Pritchard. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Tempo, adjust, coach suggest, shift, mesh-wise spot.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Oh, you want to talk about catch radius, the big soft hands, it's like throwing it into a giant pillow.
And it's so nice for the quarterback, Reese, to know he doesn't have to put that right on his face mask. He's got an athletic tight end with crazy eye-hand cord.
Snags it and he's open. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
That's a really good job on the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill, DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Danzy. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Suggestions.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same